Come on, all the shit they said about us, it's time for us to get out there and short
What
today.
you here for? Strictly business. Yeah. You want a job or get rich? I'm bossed up. 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 Got boss in my IV. Just check my ID, and that's why I be the HNIC. People despise me. My services ain't free. Ain't trying to hear your story, homie. Cop me, no please. In high school, corner, quarterback. Nowadays, corner, quarter sack. Keep that on the low. Rappers turning into rats. Try snitching on they self. DEA ransack.
What's good? What's poppin'? Your boys are back in the building. It's a football Friday. We're gonna turn up again today. It's gonna be a show. It's gonna be a show.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be one of those.
It's definitely gonna be one of those. Kind of a continuation from the last two shows that we have, Gentlemen's Talk and PBT. We're gonna keep
a little bit.
We're gonna keep the dice rolling all the way in here to Inside the Huddle. Shout out to the UNLV Rebels. Just won their third game, beating Kansas 23-20. Saw this ass whooping coming. Be on the lookout. UNLV's on the roll. I like this. I like what I'm seeing from them.
Hey man, they might end up in that playoff, man. It's 12 teams this year. I better be careful.
They might be able to sneak in there. They keep rolling because they play a couple. I think they play one more ranked team.
Yeah.
So they can get there. They can get there.
A lot of implications about college football this year, man. Y'all got to be careful.
Right. So, like I said, this is probably it's a continuation of the Gentlemen's Talk. I jumped in the chat. They were talking about the Tyreek Hill situation on there, and I was in the chat, so I couldn't really get my words out. Moolage was in the chat too, so he couldn't get his words out. But we're here now. And what we're gonna do with this is we're gonna add our perspective on it. I have the video ready to go. We're gonna break this down like we would break down a football game.
Get it.
All right. And hold on. There we go. Got the video up. Just make sure. You still hear me, right?
Yep, I got you.
All right. So video is up. We're gonna break. I did it another way, but it was too much. I didn't want it to be too long. We're not gonna break down the whole video. I don't think we need to break down the entire video. Just
the key parts.
Points. Yeah, just the key points. And what was happening, what actually happened, who's right, who's wrong, all that good stuff. So let's fire it up. Let's get it. See, cops are just chilling right now. They ain't really doing too much. But at this point, I thought that they could hear that McLaren coming down the goddamn street because he started putting his stuff. We're going to see Tyreek in a second. Flying through the construction zone like the madman here. There you go. There goes Tyreek. Now, this was Vegas. I would play the Chips music, but this is not in Vegas, so I can't play the Chips music.
Copyright stuff. You know how it goes.
But as you can see, this motherfucker flying right now. Like, cop getting it. See, my other video, I had all this broken up. But you can see, the audio is about to kick in a second.
How's there speeding? Move forward.
Yeah. Like I said, I'll pause it right here just because this was a point of content when we was having the conversation. Tyreek Hill's window is down right now. It was down when the cop pulled him over. Okay? This is where things get dicey as things move forward.
Yeah, we got him here. 26 block.
All right. Cop gets out. Tyreek window. The window is now going up.
I was just saying, the window's back up now.
Right. Light knock. This is another another point of contention because everybody, oh, well, he's banging on his door. He did not bang on his window. It was
Knocked on the window.
That was the lightest knock you could do.
Hey, don't knock on my window like that, man.
This is where it gets stupid. This is where I tell people everything could have been avoided if he had not did that. Like I said, my opinion. But let's keep going.
Why don't you have your seatbelt on? Don't knock on my window. Why don't you have your seatbelt on? Don't knock on my window like that, no. Like what? Don't knock on my window like that. Why you have it up? Don't knock on my window like that. Why you have it up? I have to knock to let you know I'm here. That way you can lower it and talk to you. Just get my ticket, bro, so I can go. I'm finna be late, gang. Do what you gotta do. Keep it down. Hey! Keep your window down.
Okay. Now, when he said put your window down and you didn't do it, but if you can look through the window, he put his seatbelt back on. At this point, if I'm a cop, I don't know if you're about to take off or not. You in the McLaren. Like, a lot of these movements and a lot of things that he's doing it heightens the level of caution for the cops. None of it is illegal, but it heightens the awareness of the cops. So
Is it true?
So and I had a lot, even I was talking to my cousin about this. It's like I get everybody's concern, like, oh well, the cop should be, he's supposed to de-escalate, he's supposed to do this, supposed to do that. 100%. That's exactly what the cop is supposed to do. But you, as a civilian in that moment, you have a responsibility to watch your actions as well. Because everybody in this situation wants to go home. But if you move in weird, then the cop got to move weird. Like, let's not move weird. So, and don't talk crazy to cops. I don't understand that part. Like, you don't have to do it. Like, and like I said, I got family members that are cops. I got friends that are cops. I play football with dudes that are cops. A lot of, my Rough Rider friends that I grew up with, these niggas, they're detectives and state troopers and like they're all cops. So not all cops are bad. You can't hold every cop to the standard of the one or two cops that you came across while you were growing up. Like, allow that cop that you're dealing with to fuck up. Don't you fuck up, then make him fuck up, but then mad that he fucked up. Let's continue.
Hey, keep your window down. Don't tell me what. Keep your window down.
Don't tell me what to do. He's tripping. Like, he's tripping. Like, Tyreek. Now, I could stop the video right here, and then I can prove my point from this point on. But, like I said, the cop was wrong. But Tyreek was wrong, too. We have to stop excusing bad behavior. This is what I was trying to tell DJ Michael B in GQ and them on Wednesday. Just like, yes, the cop is wrong. 100% the cop is wrong. But Tyreek is tweaking. So we have to hold him accountable because we can't let the message go out to young black men and to men in general that you can act up, but as long as the other person acts up, you're in the clear. It's not how it works. That's how you end up on a t-shirt. So let's continue.
Get you out of the car. As a matter of fact, get out of the car. Give me that. Get out of the car. Give me that. We'll break that freaking window. Get out of the car. Get out of the car right now. We're not playing this game. Get out. 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 Damn. What part of blood are you in this town? Hey, Drew, I'm getting arrested, dude. I'm getting arrested.
All of this, completely unnecessary. Completely unnecessary. But, again, it's triggered by defiance. Don't be defiant. Just get the fuck out the car, bro. Just get out the car. Just get out. Just don't make them have to go in and get you. Because then everything just gets retarded. It turns into this.
I'm getting arrested, Drew. I'm getting out, bro. God damn.
And being on the phone while this is happening is nasty work. Just so we understand.
When we tell you to do something, you do it. You understand? You understand? Not what you want, but what we tell you. You're a little fucking confused.
I'm getting out, bro.
Too late.
Chill,
Too late.
All right, bro. Take me to jail, bro. Do what you gotta do, bro.
We are. We will.
Good, bro.
It is good.
Hey.
Don't worry about it. I hung up the phone. You stop crying.
Bro. I ain't do nothing, twin.
Right. And then I hate this word, but gaslighting, I hate it. But I'm going to use it right now. Because that's what Tyreek Hill is doing right now. He's like, I didn't do nothing. They was banging on my window like he crazy. That is not what happened, bro. Like, this is us as people need to stop doing this. And I know I'm probably going to get called every Uncle Tom and, oh, he one of them. I already know. It's cool. I'm okay with it. But my goal is to make sure that people don't repeat this type of behavior, bro. We have to stop. We cannot live in victim mentality all the time. If you fucked up, you fucked up. And you got to get held accountable. The cop is wrong, 100%. He should have never got put on the ground like that. None of that should have happened. None of it. The same way you just can't talk reckless to cops. Just can't do it. Especially if you have a sense of they don't mess with us like that. Don't give them a reason to do the things that you fear.
Hey, hold on, pull to the side, Joe. Hey. I just had surgery on my knee. I just had surgery on my knee,
in your ears when we told you to put your window down.
Chill, bro. Hey, Joe New, bro.
Back up.
Hey, come on. Go through.
Back up right now.
Right. And then what we're dealing with now is teammates are involved because of the gaslighting. Now, Calais Campbell is 6'6", 300 and some odd pounds. 290, whatever. You can't roll up onto at this point in time, it's a crime scene. You cannot roll up onto a crime scene asking what's going on. It has absolutely nothing to do with you. So if the police is saying take a step back or go past that car, go past the car. Don't stand there and saying, well, I just want to see what's going on. This has nothing to do with you. This is an active investigation at this point in time. Michael B. and always talk about, oh, you got to know the laws. Yeah, the cops know the laws. Civilians must know the laws. Don't get caught up in something because you don't, just because. I get it. You see your teammate on the ground. He's in handcuffs. It looks nuts. Totally understand that. But don't be the second person on the ground in handcuffs because you don't want to listen. Like, I get it. We don't like the police. I get it. But you still got to respect and listen to what's happening. You just have to. This is how you avoid drama. This is how you get yourself home. All right?
Back up. Back up right now. Get back. Get back. I'm telling you, go back. I don't have to talk to you. Go back. Go back. Go back. Wait. Pass our card. Pass our card.
You need to step
You want to be in handcuffs too? All right, then back up. We're not playing this game here, man.
Well, I just want to know what happened.
It's not your business. It's not your business. Keep going back.
Yeah. And this is what I was saying. Is like just following the procedure and nothing will happen. Like just follow. And there were 3 different guys, Jonnu Smith, Calais Campbell, Tyreek Hill. It's not even aggression. Their inability to just follow direction in a sport where you have to follow direction. If a coach was to say it, you did it. So in this situation, you just have to think about it as if a coach was saying, hey, man, go back behind that car. Just go back behind the car, observe what's happening, and then assess it from there. You don't need to be up on an active investigation because you should not be there. Just listen to what's being told. Now, all of the things that are happening, all, accumulate into the cop acting nuts. Okay, the cop was already on one. He was already on one.
True.
And you put him at a 12 because of defiance. Like, that's the part mostly where I want to avoid people from understanding when I say that everybody was wrong in this scenario. Everybody was wrong. It wasn't just the cop. It wasn't just Tyreek. It wasn't just Calais. It wasn't just Jonnu Smith. It's, bro, if the cop says you can't park there, you're on an active highway in a construction zone. You can't be there. There's no reason to fight against that. Just follow direction. Just make it happen. Because for all we know, they could have just gave Tyreek the ticket. He could have been gone. But because all of the outside stuff was happening, it took way longer than it was supposed to. Because now the cops' attention is drawn to two other people, plus they got to deal with Tyreek. Plus, people are driving by and beeping their horn, and people are standing on the sidewalk with their cameras and all this other stuff. It's too much happening at one time.
I think with this whole situation, right, it comes down to two things. Number one, don't be a dickhead, okay? And that goes on both sides. I've been saying this since the shit happened, all right? Don't be a dickhead, okay? Because you talking to, and I always say this, it doesn't matter who you're talking to, it doesn't matter what type of authority you're talking to. Talk to people how you want to be addressed. Address people how you would like to be addressed, right?
Exactly.
And when it comes to, and trust me, I need everybody to look at me when I say this, okay? I was a pre-law major. Before I stopped going to school, I was a pre-law major, okay? Criminal justice pre-law major. I was en route to be a lawyer, all right? So I know the fucking law, okay? But when I tell you that being a dickhead doesn't help anybody. Yes, I understand that it's not a law to watch your fucking mouth around the police. I get it. I have, like Mel said, I have police officers that are family members, legitimately, two of them are in a phone call reach away. One of them, trust me, he's literally my older brother, quite literally blood related, okay? One of them is a really good friend and he works as a sheriff in another county, less than an hour away. So I have very, very viable resources in which I can tap into to confirm the information. Yes, it's not illegal to talk shit to the police, but like every wise person has said, just because you can do something doesn't mean you fucking should.
Right.
It doesn't mean you should.
No.
When Tyreek Hill is combating the officers with rude language and stuff like that, you gotta understand, right? Yes, these are officers of the law. Yes, they're supposed to uphold the professionalism and the safety. But guess what? They're also human. So when you're sitting there and you're berating them while they're trying to do their job, understand that that's something that's very, very difficult. I work closely with law enforcement every single fucking weekend, right? Yeah. I have my security guard. I have a security license. I have a CCW, okay? I work very closely with these guys. They are human just like us. Yes, they have egos. Yes, they have temperaments. It's hard to have or to conduct a thorough investigation while you got somebody talking shit. I get it. You can do it. There's no law saying that you can't, but that doesn't mean you should, because if you're going to treat them like that, don't be surprised how they treat you. You can't fight fire with fire. You have to be calm, cool, and collect. And that's the thing, right? Just like Mel said, in these types of situations, you have to be calm, cool, and collected because they're already expecting you to be hostile, to be agitated, nobody likes interaction with the police. Okay. Like, even if you call it them, nobody likes it. So everybody there is respectfully on edge, as they should be, because it's a hot scene. There's a lot of shit going on. But Make everything easier so that everything can go easier. Don't make shit hard and then try to be like, oh well shit, nah, I didn't do nothing, I didn't do nothing. Like, yeah, yes you did. Let's get that out the fucking way. You for surely did something wrong. So let's go ahead and address that. But the simple fact of the matter is, bro, I get it. You want to talk shit, you want to exert you want to show your pride, bro, shut the fuck up. Just shut up, let them niggas do what the fuck they do, do what the fuck they gotta do, so that you can go the fuck home. But you gotta understand, a lot of cops, I'm not saying all cops, but a lot of cops have very, very, very small, fragile egos, and they look for reasons to fuck with people.
Exactly.
So
and don't give them the reason to do it. Like,
don't give them a fucking reason. And the reason why I'm saying that not to be a dickhead is because when you look at the outlook of the country, when you look at the outlook of how everything is going, right? A lot of them don't care about the reception that they're getting right now, but a lot of them do, and a lot of police officers, a lot of police departments do. So what does that tell you? That they're not going into situations trying to be hostile. Yes, some of them are, but most of them are not, because they understand the outlook of how it's going to be through the eyes of social media.
Right. And the thing about it is, like, because I was having a conversation with my cousin earlier, and that was like, Tyreek was being ignorant to the wrong guy. Like, the original cop who walked up to him, he was being cool. And then Tyreek was just giving his ass to kiss. But then the other cop, who was the real asshole, now he has a reason to be an asshole. And the thing is, like, don't allow that to happen. Because at the end of the day, like he said, well, what if I wasn't Tyreek Hill? The crazy thing about that is they didn't even know who you was.
I was going to say, they didn't even know who you were. Even if you weren't Tyreek Hill. They don't know who you are. Like, because not everybody watches football.
Yeah, it took the sergeant to come over and said, do you know who that is? He's like, no. He said, that's the Dolphin star player. He said, oh, okay. He didn't even care that you played for the Dolphins. And this is the problem. Like, there is a level of ego that cops have, but there also is a level of ego that athletes and entertainers and these that they have as well.
And that brings me to my next point. Before you continue, that brings me to my next point. Yes, you are a citizen. No, you're not a professional of the law. No, it's not your job to uphold the professionalism of the law. But it is your job to still be professional, because your title is still professional athlete. Professional is in the name. You're not supposed to, as many clinics as you put on, as many NFL wish tours that you go on, as many stuff that you do for the kids. You really think that in a day and age of social media where any type of video is accessible to the palm of our hands, you really think kids aren't going to look at that and think that, oh, well, my role model is doing it. The guy I look up to is doing it. So why don't I do it? It's the same exact thing. As a professional athlete, you have a job. You have like Shannon Sharpe said, a lot of people look up to him, right? That's the reason why he felt, like we're going to get into a little later, that's the reason why he felt embarrassed and why he felt horrible about the situation that happened, right? It's because he understands there's a lot of people that watch him. There's a lot of people that tune into what he says and what his content is, right? And for a guy like Tyreek Hill, who's had problems with the law before, who's had problems with domestic violence situations and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, that's not a good look. You don't want to have kids, teenagers, young athletes coming up or watching the video of you talking crazy to the police. No, even if the police is talking crazy to you, beat that shit with kindness.
Exactly. And on the street is not where you beat that. You beat that in court.
You beat it in court. Tell that nigga, all right, bet. We're going to see you in court. It's good. Take me to jail. Give me my ticket. Yep. Take me to jail. Give me my ticket. It's good. We're going to see you. We're going to fight all of it. I'm going to have a whole bunch of stay in court. But as of right now, and for a whole bunch of motherfuckers that claim to know the law, y'all really don't know the law. Because why are you talking? You can talk. Like I said, you can talk shit. That doesn't mean you should do it. You got the right to remain silent. I ain't saying shit to nobody. I don't have to. That is my right as a citizen. He can ask me as many questions as he wants. Guess what? I don't got to say shit. I'll see you in court, big dog. That's all I got to say.
Yeah, and it's like we had just a couple of weeks ago, we talked about how dope it was for Tyreek Hill to do the things that he does with the kids in Miami, how he makes himself accessible to the kids. And that's dope. But you also have a responsibility to be a model citizen and role model to those kids as well. It's not just when you at the camp. No, it's when you are moving around through everyday life as well.
I always tell people whenever we have these situations arise, when it's police brutality or whatever the case may be, I always tell people you got to look because like I said, I work closely with police officers. I am a security guard. I have to de-escalate and and calm down situations, just like Mel does. We have to de-escalate and calm down situations prior to police getting there. We are the ones who help the police on the front lines prior to them even getting there. So we understand how what goes into a lot of these situations. Like I said, we're there first before the police even get there. We're the niggas who are on the front lines calming shit down and putting niggas in handcuffs and shit. Like that. Just say thank you, Mel. We don't got weapons. You feel me? We don't got guns. We'll be able to get tasers and batons and shit that we actually have to go through extra training to acquire. And most job sites don't even allow you to have those. So a lot of the times we out there with straight D's, OG suit bones, man.
And I tell people, like, if you can't, I tell my guards, I tell them, look, if you can't get a situation calm using your words, then
then you're in the wrong field. If you can't calm a situation down using your words, you're in the wrong field. Okay. Yeah. And that's literally what happens.
You know, and it's like I'm not here to point fingers at anybody. All I'm saying is everybody involved in this could have handled their situations completely different.
Everybody has to be better.
If everybody understands there's only one person that you can control in every situation, and that is yourself. As long as make sure you are doing what you need to do properly. And then you can't control nobody else. You can't control how somebody else acts, but you can control how you act.
Exactly. You can't control if the cop is going to be a dickhead or not, but you can control whether you're going to match the dickhead energy. You don't have to. Just sit there and be quiet and let them do what the fuck they can talk shit. They can berate you. They can do all this shit like that. Guess what? It's all on the body cam. It's all getting recorded. You can take them to court for that.
Worst case scenario, all you do is you pull your phone out and say, officer, just so you know, I am taking out my phone. I am recording our interaction for my own safety. He cannot tell you no.
That's which is what Calais Campbell should have did. Right? I'm recording this for mine and my teammates' safety. I will operate that from a safe distance so that you can conduct your investigation. But I will sit back and I will record his other teammates that pulled into the fire or that pulled it off to the highway, the side of the highway when they know they weren't supposed to be there. Go pull somewhere safely. Get the people that you need to get on the phone, get them on the phone and record from a safe distance and allow these guys to conduct their investigation. That way, if they do anything, there's nothing that they can say that can implicate you for impeding on an investigation. And now they're just in trouble by their own fuck up. If they gonna fuck up, let them fuck up. But don't, and like Mel said, don't be the cause of the fuck up.
Don't be the cause, man. Like there were two of y'all in the car. Look, get out the passenger seat. Make sure your phone's ready to go. I'm gonna go drive up here. I'm gonna let them know what's going on back here. Done.
I'm gonna get Drew on the phone while I'm parking the car.
Right, like everything you have, being able to mentally assess a situation and react and act accordingly in the heat of the moment is a skill.
It literally is a skill. It's almost a superpower.
It's not being flustered. It's not getting out of character. That's why people in the Army and the Navy and those guys, when their bullets are flying, you can't lose yourself in the all action. You still have an objective.
Literally, like I'll give everybody a quick story time. There was a mass shooting last year or 2 years ago in Sacramento, right? A whole bunch of people legitimately passed away that night, right? Now, amongst the shooting and all the stuff like that, I'm maintaining a calm head, trying to figure out where my coworkers are, make sure everybody's inside. While doing that, I'm helping this girl, giving her CPR, making sure that her leg is tied off with a tourniquet. Like, there's a whole bunch of stuff that I'm doing all at once, but while bullets are flying past my head, whoop, 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 I'm literally hearing them hit the fence and the trash can and stuff like that as I'm running and helping people get back to safety. Like, keeping a calm head when you're in the face of danger and you're in the face of controversy, when you're in the face of something that you feel is not right, is like Mel said, it's a skill. Like I said, it's borderline a superpower because not everybody can do it. A lot of people freeze, a lot of people freak out, a lot of people do a whole bunch of stuff that is detrimental to a situation. So if you're able to stay calm in the face of somebody even berating you or coming out. Like I said, he can be talking all the shit in the world to you, right? Calling you out your name, all the shit like that. If you're able to stay calm in that situation, do you know how much of a win that is? Not only for on the street, but in the court system? Exactly. You guys got to start thinking logically. Everybody, like I said, everybody claims they know the law, but y'all really don't know the law until it's more convenient for you. Nah, you got to know the law inside and out and how shit can help you in the future. Not just right now in the immediate situation, but in the future as well. Y'all got to be thinking about that. And a lot of times y'all don't think about that because you let your emotions get too high and it clouds your judgment. Relax.
Yep.
When I tell people shut the fuck up whenever they're dealing with the police, that's exactly what I mean. Shut up, bro. Shut the fuck up. Stop talking.
Shut up, bro. Just let them do what they're going to do. Like, just if they're at a 12, you bring yourself down to a 2.
Mm-hmm. And remain at that 2, no matter what they do. Sit your ass down. Shit, lay down on the fucking concrete if you got to. Shit. Yeah. If that makes them still better, bro, lay your ass down.
Yeah. And like my dad told me. He said, be a thermostat, not a thermometer.
Thank you.
And what that means for people who don't know what that means is a thermostat sets the temperature. A thermometer takes the temperature.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? Meaning, if I'm a thermostat, if I want it to be cool, hey, I'm put that shit on 70, and it is what it is.
It is what it is.
A thermometer sees what it goes into something, and it takes the temperature. So if it's supposed to be 97.2, but that shit's at 106, the thermometer is going to be at 106.
And nobody is saying that you have to sit up here and lick the boots, preferably, of the fucking police or law enforcement. No, that's not what I'm saying. All I'm saying is beat these dumbass niggas with kindness, okay? When they're yes sir, no sir. Like you should be talking to them like you talk to your dad, like you talk to a place of authority, like you talk to a coach.
That's why this whole situation didn't make sense to me, is because y'all football players, you listen. Exactly. You take commands anyway.
All day, every day. Yes, sir. No, sir. Yes, coach. No, coach. It should be the same thing. So now they don't have a reason. I never give police a reason. Police fuck with me all the time, especially like I tell all my boys here from the sideline crew, especially in the field that I'm in. They get fucked with all the goddamn time. Mm-hmm. But guess what? I'm always a yes, sir. No, sir. What you need? I can help you out with that. Bet. If you don't need me to do that, I can step back and sit right here on the curb. If you want to put me in handcuffs for your safety, because I understand how things go, bet. I'm open to that too. Whatever makes this transaction goes more smoothly so that I can get home to my 3 kids and you can get home to your family. Because I already know that's what the situation is about. Exactly. I've been through the police academy. I've been through all the training that the niggas go through. I understand all the psychological tests and all the stuff that they go through. That's why I'm like, hey, shit, if you want me to lay that, bro, I'll get in the trunk if you want me to. Yeah, I'll get in the goddamn trunk. Shit. I'll lay here. Hey, I've legitimately asked the police officer, hey, I'll step back over here and let you do what you do as long as I can smoke a blunt. That cool? Shit. He said, that's fine. Hey, do what you do, brother. I ain't got nothing to say. I'm cool. I'm chilling.
Yep. And it's like I said, like we're gonna end it because we can go on for 4 hours with that bullshit.
Quite literally.
I just wanted to get that just get that out. You know, I'm pretty sure most people have watched it. You know, everybody else break it down. Shout out to Marcellus Wiley because he did a great breakdown on this as well. Jason Whitlock did a good job. So, and my man Stevie Knight, you know, he does mostly music stuff, but he broke down the Tyreek Hill stuff as well. So let's have some fun now. Let's have some fun.
What's that?
Tell him. Number 2, but number 1 in your heart. I just think we were prepared. You know, one thing my trainer, he told me, he said, what did he say? He just told us to be prepared. I just think.
Somebody call in and check on Unc, man. He say he got hacked. Hey, Unc, man. God dang. Nah, Shannon, come on, big dog.
Motherfucker just sent me a video of Shitty Sharp. Man, Unc was in the for 1:16 seconds. Man, Unc couldn't take that shit, man. Don't crash the car in a minute and 16 seconds, man.
Phone ring. Cat Williams. You ain't gay today?
Do you believe that the Lord tonight has set you free?
Yes, sir.
Turn around and tell those people.
Tell them.
I'm not gay no more. I am delivered. I don't like men no more. I said I like women. Women.
All right, man.
Who the hell is Michelle?
Say we're gonna have some fun now. The seriousness is over. We're gonna wild out. And like I said, this is all fun and jokes. We like Shannon. This is just fun and jokes. When stupid stuff happens, you just gotta laugh at it and keep it pushing. So everybody knows Shannon got caught up. IG Live. I don't believe.
Pretty good. Got you at 83 even.
Hold on,
Perfect.
All right. But yeah, so he got caught up IG Live, doing unctivities. Not mad at him. It happens. But I do question the validity of him not doing it on purpose. There's a lot of things, a lot of steps that gotta happen in order for you to go live on IG. And it just don't happen by putting your phone down. You gotta push buttons, you gotta wait on this, you gotta confirm this. There's a lot of things that gotta happen. So, I do believe it was done on purpose. And if it was, it was. And I'm not really mad. He didn't get video, it was all audio. He's just trying to get his Kim Kardashian on, trying to ascend to the next level. So it's either that or somebody set him up. Well,
Ain't nobody set that man up, dog.
You don't think nobody set him up?
Hell nah, man. Nigga knew exactly what he was doing, dog. What? Hey, man. All I gotta say is, we see you, Uncle Shay. Hey, all the yin yang you was talking, I was saying on the late night show on the Uncle, bruh. I'm glad we actually put a voice to it. You know what I mean? I don't know who Michelle is. Like I said, I don't care. As long as she, I don't even care. As long as she thick, that's it. That's all I care about, bro. As long as she thick with the extra. Hey, Uncle Shay,
I mean, but
about
I don't know
what you got going on over there.
He might be blonde. Oh, we know.
Yeah, it's just as long as she thick, though. If she built like Serena Williams, I'm not even worried about it, dog. You feel me? Because he was talking like, hey, you know what I'm saying? He was talking.
We was having this debate too. Do you say the person's name though?
I don't think you do.
Because he straight up said Michelle. Like,
mm-hmm.
who calls out somebody government in the middle of,
I mean, hey, you know what I'm saying? When you end it like that and she got that, you feel me? She got that Splash Mountain. Sometimes names is called, man. You know what I mean?
Walk 2000, and you just.
Hey, man, I'm telling you, she hit that boy with the Whirlpool 1720, okay? And he feel me? He fell real deep in it. You know what I mean? He was in there deep sea diving. Yeah, that's my Michelle. Hey, all I got to say is, when the pussy make you growl in it, it's different. It's different because he was in there sounding like a California bear, all up in her hair. Okay,
he turned into the Hulk.
Man, he turned into Brother Bear, dog, and got to yeah, that's my Michelle. Like, okay, I see you, man.
Well,
and I heard the smack.
At least we know it's not a jump off. At least by saying that, like, this ain't the first time.
And this is what I was saying, right? I'm saying, obviously, she was enjoying it. You feel me? Because it ain't like it was bad. It ain't like it was boring. You feel me? He had her in there going crazy. You know what I mean? And then this how you know. This how you know. The kiss at the end confirmed it. Yeah, she was in her losing her mind. What? He had her in there convulsing all kind of motherfucking spirits out of her body and shit. What? Yeah, dog. Mm-hmm. He knew what he was doing, bro. He knew exactly what he was doing. He said, y'all think I'm what? I'm gonna show y'all me beating cheeks real quick. Yeah, we'll put them day rumors to.
But you know, hey, I'm not mad at him. I'm just like, come on, man. Like, you ain't had. I do also find it a bit ironic that he a LeBron dude, and the dude who saved him name was Jordan. I'm just saying.
Jordan might get a raise after that, but I ain't even go.
That's all I'm saying. It's like, because
Jordan comes through and say,
Jordan cut the live off, went straight to IG. My shit was hacked. Jordan was on.
He was on. He said, "My shit was, bro. Your shit wasn't hacked, dog. It's okay. You put that video out, man. You wanted us to see what you was working with. Like Ocho said, hey, you feel me? You gonna have some women's looking at you differently now. Hey, you good, bro? I'm saying I ain't want to apologize for nothing. I'd have dropped the story like, yep, that was me. You feel me? And I'm taking inquiries. If you want something, tap in.
I'm not even mad at him. He owned up to it.
Yeah, he did, and I respect him for it. But I'm telling you, I wouldn't even drop the shit. I wouldn't even have said I'm hacked. I'd have been like, yep, I'm taking DMs, tap in. I got a whole box of these motherfucking sparks, and I'm about to let them rip. What's popping? You know what I mean?
He popped them damn diamonds, nigga, like they M&Ms. Like, he gonna have to we might have to get Unc checked out.
I'm trying to tell you. Hey, man, he pulled them bitches out of his pocket like it was a rubber back in 1995. You heard me?
Yeah,
okay.
Like, come on, man. Hey. Like, you can't be taking them like that. They're not vitamins.
Man, shit, tell him that, because he was off them sparks in the 48 and got to grizzly bearing in some shit, man. I ain't gonna lie to you.
He took a couple of shots and was like, yeah, this is some rap for you. Hold on, you're going through a bad area.
That tells me off rip. Whatever y'all was doing prior to that, it was already talked about.
Right? Yeah.
They was already having interpersonal conversations.
Yeah, like I'm not, like I said, I'm not mad at him.
I'm saying I'm proud of you, boy.
Do your thing, brother. Do your thing.
I'm proud of you, man.
Let's see. And this ain't got nothing to do with Shannon, but we didn't get to tackle this the last time. I'm gonna touch this before we move on to the next shit. But you know, let's get to this real quick.
Football players are the best athletes. Basketball players are the most skilled.
The positions that we're speaking of, the athletic part of it, we could go play those tomorrow.
What position are you talking about?
The skill positions of football. Because those positions now required us to be brutally strong.
You know what else changed everything? The elements.
I'm going to stop it right there because that's where it got stupid, and I didn't want to hear nothing else DeMar Hamlin had to say. Because everything he said, he didn't hold up a good enough argument for me, so I don't want to hear shit he got to say. First things first. You cannot go from the NBA into the NFL at any skill position and think you are going to be successful. It is a lie that you keep telling yourself. Kenyon Martin is 6'7". There is nothing. He was talking about he can go play wide receiver and ain't no DB gonna stop him. Bro, you're not getting off the line of scrimmage. You're not going anywhere. You're slow. And you're 6'7". I would let you catch the ball just because you are 6'7" and fold you like cheap lawn chair. Like, you're going to get folded. And then guess what? You're not playing no more. Because you have to do that I'm going to fold you every single time the ball come near you. Every time. I'm going to knock your shit loose every chance I get. Y'all, they keep talking about, well, basketball players got contact too. Yeah, but we do contact for fun and practice. Football is a collision sport on game day. Y'all not built for that. There isn't. Football makes basketball players. Basketball players don't make football players. We can make that completely clear. Go ahead, Mo.
The only thing that's funny about this conversation still, is the fact that y'all think that playing football is just going out here running and catching and passing and just looking dope and looking cute. Like, no, that's the reason why getting hit, right? Like I said, I have to let you off just so you catch your speed to show you how slow you are. Like I'm the type to do that. But
oh no, I did not hear
like I
that.
said,
Hold on, now we just got. I didn't watch the
say,
whole
wait,
thing.
what was that? What was that?
Yeah, he said. When he said she knows why she's here, he knows why we here. Did you? I didn't watch the whole. I got to watch the nightcap joint. I didn't catch the whole nightcap joint.
See, that's what I'm saying. Like they already knew it was coming, though. They walked in the room like, hey, you feel me? He threw the phone on it. But look, okay, we're not gonna get back into it. Look, check this out. You feel me? All I'm saying is with that whole situation, DeMar Hamlin and bro, first and foremost, bro, like Mel said, your argument wasn't strong enough for me, man. I ain't even gonna lie to you, dog. Like that bullshit, man.
To play football and be like, oh well, basketball players are more skilled. No, they're not. Do you know the hand?
No, they're not, bro.
You know how easy it is to catch a basketball? It is real easy to catch it because it's big. You can just get two hands, boom. Trying to catch a football, you know the eye coordination that you have to catch a football while running and not getting hit by
running, jumping, cutting.
No. Did you see Odell Beckham make the catch? I'm pretty sure everybody saw Odell Beckham catch. You think there's a dude in the NBA that can make that catch?
Not even remotely, by the way.
No. You watch George Pickens on Sunday? The catches that George Pickens makes?
Man.
Is there a dude in the NBA that can do that?
Oh,
no. Not one. But I can find dudes in the NFL that can shoot threes. I can find it because they all play basketball. I can find dudes that can dunk because they all play basketball. Like, we can do this. Like, there are football players I'm not saying that they're going to be NBA, all NBA players and all-stars. No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying the transition from the NFL to the NBA is easier than it is from the NBA to the NFL. That's it.
Quite literally.
Because basketball players are going to have
simple.
Basketball players are going to have to put on football. They have to put on shoulder pads and wear cleats, put on a helmet, and do that. You're taking all of that stuff off of football players. All that stuff's coming off. Here, take these
lighter.
Shorts. Yeah, take these shorts. Go ahead. And the majority of them all played basketball in high school or college.
Or in the off season.
Basketball players don't play contact football in the off season.
And that's the biggest factor. I'm tired of y'all talking about, I'm just going to go play receiver and catch 50-yard bombs. I'm going to fucking hit you. Come out here and get hit, okay? Yeah. Come out here and do Oklahoma drills.
I'm going to let you catch the first one just so I can let you know what you're dealing with.
Like, we're going to see if you can take a hit first. This is the reason why a lot of motherfuckers don't go to basketball until, that first week of PAX, and then that's when you see all the basketball players come out.
Yeah, but they're like, nah, I'm going to go hit this layup line real quick.
We'll hit this layup line. I'm going to do these suicides because you ain't ready for what goes on out here.
No, you're not built for that. So we need to stop having that conversation. Stop having it.
Immediately. Because unless you niggas is ready to step on the field with pads and fuck out of here.
We know what we need to do? We need to bring back pros versus Joes.
Yes, I've been saying it since 2010. Bring back pros versus Joes so these weirdo ass niggas. I seen a tweet today, Mel, that said literally a fucking ex-college football player, a sports columnist writer, didn't even know what that fucking nickel meant. There's 5 DBs on the field.
Get out of here.
These are the motherfuckers who we argue with, or two motherfuckers argue with online, talking about, he doesn't even know how to run a proper post route. The nigga said, I didn't know that nickel meant 5 DBs on the field until today. I said, I would never argue with a nigga online over football ever again.
Yeah, and you can't. And the biggest thing about all this is like, look, if you want to prove this point, this is what we could do. Get 22 of the best basketball players, or the 22 basketball players that want to play football. Get them niggas and equipment. We'll get 22 dudes to play football. We'll play a game of football. then we'll take the top 10 basketball players and we'll take the top 10 football players in a basketball game and see what happens.
I like it.
I bet you don't nobody show up to the football game. And I'm not talking about flag either. Not flag. No. You're going to get helmet. You're going to get you some shoulder pads. You're going to get you a mouthpiece, get you some cleats, and we're going to have an extra bag of smelling salts because most y'all going to end up looking like Tua.
Actual. I'm with that. I ain't even going to lie to you. I want to see it. I want to participate in it. I ain't even going to lie to you. Fuck it. Sign me up.
It says, in theory, in 2024, basketball player could catch a couple. No, he can't. He can catch it. He can catch it.
He can catch it. I mean, he going to hold on to it.
Is he going to be able to continuously do it throughout a game is the question.
Is he going to hold on to it after he catches it? That's the first question. Yeah. That's what I want to know.
Like
is he going to hold on to the ball?
I don't believe there's a dude in the league. You think a receiver is going to be able to take a hit from Derwin James? An NBA basketball player. No,
like,
I don't.
Can he hold on to the ball?
It's not about.
Yes, the fuck I can. Yes, I can.
You watch the games that are happening in real time, right? Happening right now. If a dude, what is it? And no doubt he can play. Okay, yeah, no, he's not playing the whole game. That's the whole point. He can catch a pass and get hit once, but that's it. Game after that, he tapped out.
And can you hold on to the ball? What happens when you catch the ball and I run through your fucking ribs? What are you talking about? He can catch a few balls.
Who's gonna play in the offensive line?
Like, what are we talking about? He gonna catch a few balls? No, he's not, because once he touches the ball, he's live, which means I'm going to hit you, which means you're going to drop the ball. You're not meant. Basketball players don't train to catch the ball, maintain the ball through contact. They don't do that, or through collision. Sorry, not just contact, collisions. You don't train for that.
See, it depends on what you mean. But saying NBA player could play wide receiver. He could play wide receiver if we're talking about flag. If we're just going to play 7-on-7, yeah, that's easy because you're just playing against air at the moment. But we're talking about an actual NFL game.
Even a 7-on-7, I can still jam the fuck out you. Like, so what happens when I put 2 in your fucking 6'7", 6'8" chest and you can't go nowhere off the line?
Yeah,
anyway.
Because we'll take a dude like Kyrie Irving. Kyrie Irving is considered super skilled in basketball, right? Kyrie Irving is what, about 6 feet, 6'1"?
He's I think about 6'1", 6'2", without shoes.
6'1", 6'2". So he's about the size, well, at least height-wise, as Devontae Adams. But he don't run like Devontae Adams. He's not as big as Devontae Adams. He don't have the hands as Devontae Adams. He's not. And anybody
he don't cut like Devontae Adams.
Yeah, like Steph Curry is considered tall for a wide receiver. He's 6'4".
He's 6'4".
That's tall. Anything taller than that playing wide receiver, you getting bro.
You're getting cooked. I'm tired to tell. That's the thing. Like all of this, they can catch a few balls. No, bro, you're going to get hit. Okay, there's a lot of area, a lot of targets to where you're going to get hit. To where I'm not going to get a targeting penalty.
Yeah, football was not made for tall dudes.
You're going to get hit under your ribs, in your arm, your stomach, chest, air. All of that is exposed. You have to hold on to the ball through all of that.
Nah, it's not even. In an NFL game, he's not getting. Who in the NFL the NBA, think they can get off the line of scrimmage if Jalen Ramsey is in press coverage?
Man, fuck that. Well, I'll give you if since everybody's so tall, we'll give you Reek Woolen. Reek Woolen is 6'3", and he runs a 4.3.
Yeah, like
has almost a 40-inch vertical. So
Gardner is 6'4".
Sauce Gardner is 6'4", runs a 4.4, has a 37-inch vertical. Like, what do we? Are you? They're not getting off the line. Then when they do get off the line, they still have to deal with the safeties, the linebackers. Okay, if you run all of these easy routes that people are talking about, the slants, the ends, the digs, those are the most dangerous fucking routes of all time. There is no easy. I'm sorry to tell y'all, there is no easy route in the NFL because at some point in time, somebody's coming from somewhere, and you're gonna get hit. or before you get hit, you're going to get checked, which means you're still going to get hit. Somebody just told a story about being middle linebacker and eliminating the crossing route, which is basically destroying anything that comes across the middle.
That was Ray Lewis when he's talking about Tom Brady and how Tom Brady.
Yeah, and I'm not even talking about that. I'm talking about it's Melvin something. He played for the Cardinals, and he's talking about the hit that he did on Larry Fitzgerald in practice.
Oh, Melvin Ingram.
Thank you. In practice. And he had the whole owner, everybody coming out like, yeah, no, don't do that. You can't do that. Like, and this is before Larry got the ball. You can get hit, bro, and you're going to get hit. That's what's gonna happen. You finna get hit.
It's not basketball players aren't built for what football requires. But it's the same thing, like football players aren't built for what basketball requires. But they have the requisite skill to do it. Like, there's nobody in the NFL who is ever going to guard Shaquille O'Neal, because NFL football players are not that tall. Like, they're just not. There's not one dude who ever played in the NFL, to my knowledge, that was taller than 6'8". Not one.
Shit. Not even fucking what? Not even Too Tall Jones was that goddamn tall.
Like, there's a level of you can't do what we do on both sides.
I think the tallest people in the league right now is Spencer Brown and Joe Alt at 6'9".
Right, yeah.
Like,
and those are linemen.
And those, I'm saying, those are linemen. I'm sorry to tell y'all, bro. Like, that's the reason why I say y'all not. You think that you finna be out there running routes and I'm finna be Jerry Rice.
You still gonna have to. If they played a game, you would still have to find 5 offensive linemen.
Not to mention, you are going to be anybody over 6'5" is you gonna be offensive lineman. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
Yeah,
you gonna be O lineman.
Everybody's like, oh well, if you put Zion at tight end, Zion would have to play like a guard.
I was gonna say Zion is playing guard. A lot of the centers that y'all think is gonna play tight end, they're playing tackle.
Yeah, because you're gonna need some.
You're gonna be a tackle.
You're gonna have to figure out how you dealing with Myles Garrett.
Yeah, Myles Garrett, Max Crosby, okay, Justin and Joey Bosa, Nick Bosa. Like, you're gonna have to deal with that.
T.J. Watt and them.
The T.J. Watts of the world, right? The Matthew Judons of the world. Like, come on, bro, what the fuck are we talking about? Y'all are gonna get. Football is a dangerous game. We know this. There's a reason why y'all don't play it. Stop trying to take out the fact that y'all get hit, because you're going to get hit. That's the point of it.
Yep.
People getting hit. People can't take that. That's why they go to different sports.
Yep. And then that's perfect segue. Getting hit. Let's get into it.
Hey fellas, let's work today. Let's focus. We still got the main thing, right? Yes, let's keep the main thing. The main thing. Say that. Keep the main thing. Keep the main thing. Let's go.
All right. So, getting hit. I want to take a little bit of time to get into, if we can get into the Deshaun Watson situation, and we can get into the opioid situation. Shout out to Mr. GQ for sending that article. That is wild. Let's get into the Tua situation. I was reading, let me pull it up real quick. Did I send it to you? I might have sent it to you. All right, here we go. So, basically what they're saying about the whole Tua situation, because people are asking, should Tua retire, whatever. So I was reading the article, and it says, while a full recovery is the only focus here, in response to questions regarding Tua's contract, the details include $167 million guaranteed for injury concerns, $43 million of which has already been paid in 2024. If he's medically cleared to return but opts to retire, he will forego the remaining $124 million that are guaranteed per the bargaining agreement, NFL bargaining agreement. If he's medically forced to retire, he has the right to collect the remaining $124 million. Okay.
I wrote the same thing this morning.
At this point in time, if I'm the Miami Dolphins, I cut my ties. I don't care if he's medically cleared or not. We can, as an organization, I can't rely on you being on the field. And looking at the contract, my money's all tied up now. So I'm lost out. I already lost that money. So I have to now move to plan B, which is I got to go in the draft and find me a quarterback, or I take on a veteran to come in and basically finish off this team. And when I say finish off, I mean this team is Super Bowl ready.
Mm-hmm.
It's Super Bowl ready. And we said this, we talked about this a couple of weeks ago during the preseason, that if the Dolphins are struggling by week 4, Tua is going to be up out of the paint. And you should look for a guy like Dak Prescott, depending on what happens with the Cowboys. And the other options were Russell Wilson, Justin Fields.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to get to Justin Fields later. But if Justin Fields, if everybody wants it to happen the way that it's going to happen, and Justin Fields be the starting quarterback, that's cool. Let Justin Fields be the starting quarterback in Pittsburgh. But if I'm the Miami Dolphins, I'm making the phone call for Russell Wilson. Or I make the call to Denver for Zach Wilson.
Mm.
Either way, I'm calling around to find a quarterback. Even if, and this is a crazy one, even if you call Arizona for Kyler Murray.
Hey, shit. We've seen crazier things happen.
Right. So, but at this point in time, if I'm the Miami Dolphins, I cut my ties with Tua. It's too much. It's not worth it. And at the end of the day, you're delaying the inevitable. He's going to end up retiring because of injury. Just beat it to the punch. Beat it now while you still have a very good team. And the only and this is, we said this, I said this before, he's a mediocre quarterback. You can find you 1,000 mediocre quarterbacks. This team is primed to win a Super Bowl. If you have a legit quarterback under center, this team is hard to beat.
Mm-hmm.
So let Tua go off into the sunset. It is what it is. It's going to happen anyway. Go get you a quarterback. Get you a quarterback. I don't disagree with that. This is the reason I've been having conversations about Tua all fucking day. There's been a lot of people sitting here, talking about, oh, he shouldn't retire. He shouldn't retire. He shouldn't go out like Andrew Luck. Andrew Luck retired medically because his body wasn't acting the way it was supposed to act. Right.
So if that's the case, then you should definitely walk away from the game. Now, like I said last night on PVT, if you don't want to medically retire, first and foremost, okay, with all of the talk, the conversation around the extra padding helmets that motherfuckers be wearing in social or in camp, but they gave him the option to wear them in actual games and stuff like that. Like the Colts player said, that should have been mandated for Tua. Like that shit should have been. Y'all should have put 3 of them bitches on that nigga if y'all was gonna sit up here and try to make and ignore the fact that he had 2 concussions like that within the past few seasons, and he's literally had his body lock up. Like that should have been in his contract. Like, nigga, I don't give a fuck if how you think it looks or whatever.
Well,
you putting that extra padding on.
Julius Peppers had his look actually looked good. It had the Patriots logo on it and put like top.
Look fire.
It looked at it to me.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Like that's all I'm saying. Like if you don't want to medically retire, if the family comes to the conclusion, because that's the ultimate. At the end of the day, if the Dolphins want to force him to retire, if he wants to retire, that's his decision. But if y'all want to sit up there to quote unquote protect your asset, yeah, nigga, you are not stepping on the field without at least 3 of these bitches on, bro. And I don't care about it. I don't care how it looks. I don't give a fuck about how you feel about it. We're protecting not only yourself, we're protecting our assets. You're going to wear one of these motherfucking pillows on your goddamn head. But I will say this about Tua. right? Because me and Mel talked about this last night. Him sliding head first is his fucking fault.
It's stupid.
Why the fuck would you dive head first into a defender? I said this about Brock Purdy.
You had the first down already.
And you had the ample room to slide. I seen Shannon Sharpe tweet last night. Slide to a fuck. Cause to a slide. Yeah. Mel, how many times do I get on this fucking show and tell these quarterbacks to fucking get down and protect themselves?
All the time.
Almost every single fucking week, bro. I've seen Brock Purdy do the same thing that Tua did, except nobody was there to break his contact. The nigga dove head first for a first down. I literally called my cousin right after it. I said, hey, tell that boy, I don't give a fuck. That's your quarterback. Tell the nigga don't do that shit. Don't be out here diving head first, bro. That's the most dangerous shit you can do. Get your ass down. Stop diving head first and thinking that, oh, well, because I got pads on, because I got a helmet on, everything's going to be okay. It's not, bro. There's still ways that you can get hurt. There's still ways that concussions and freaking hemorrhages of the brain, all these brain injuries can happen. Get your ass down, bro. As a quarterback, you know you shouldn't be taking contact. You niggas don't take contact in practice for that reason.
Exactly.
What makes you think that you're built to take the shit in a game after not taking it all fucking off season? It doesn't make any sense.
Nope. None whatsoever. So we got the Deshaun Watson situation. Now, how I feel about the Deshaun Watson situation is this. I'm going to call bullshit. And the only reason why I call bullshit is this. They said the statute of limitation on this particular incident is 5 years.
Like somebody lying.
The incident happened in 2020, which means this puts this incident at 4 years and 7 months.
I was going to say, we're at 4.5 years right now.
Yeah. And the only reason why I call it bullshit is because he already was on trial. You saw the whole thing happening. So you mean tell me during all of this happening, you never decided to, let me get in the middle. Because 27 of the motherfuckers said they was going to sue his ass.
Mm-hmm.
And you
why do we only... No, go ahead, man. Go ahead. I'll let you cook. Yeah. Go ahead.
And I was like, and you didn't feel the need to say nothing then, so why feel the need to say something now? And I always get concerned about the money aspect of it because the person is only asking for $1 million. And the fact that Deshaun is going to fight it lets me know it's some bullshit, because if that person just asking for $1 million, he just got paid $230 some odd $1 million. Me throwing you $1 million is nothing. But he feels the need. I'm gonna fight this, and I'm not paying you shit. So that's why I call it. It just doesn't look right on the surface to me.
This is the reason why I quoted Kendrick Lamar. Since I heard this, sound like somebody lying. I think so, because it smells like, bro. And that's the thing, bro. I'm not trying to sit up here and say that you shouldn't believe the victims but bro, when it's 5 years, look, come on, bro. Like, nigga, y'all got to understand where niggas be coming from when y'all be sitting up here popping out of the woodwork 7 years fucking later talking about the nigga did this to me, but you didn't want to talk about it when it happened. And I get it, right? I understand. I've been in the victims groups, you feel me? I've had family members who's been through this shit, and they don't sit up there and protect the people or go after fucking money. And that's the thing that always fucking confused me.
It's the money.
Why go after money if this nigga did something so fucking heinous to you? Why would you want to see him continue to be outside in the public and not serve jail time for the heinous crime that why are we sitting here trying to get money out of the person that hurt you or harmed you? Didn't you want to see them in prison or in jail, someplace where they can't do it again? That's the one thing that kind of always kind of gets me going. Like, why the fuck are you suing for money when you can be trying to get them to go to jail? And then here's the last part, Mel, right? The details are starting to come out about this allegation, correct?
Mm-hmm.
So apparently it happened before all of the trials and everything like that. The alleged assault is what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
right?
Happened in 2020.
Happened in 2020 before all the extracurricular stuff happened. So according to the report, she was supposed to go on a date with the nigga, but She was taking too long to get ready, right? He then this is according to the report, right? I'm just going off what the report said. So don't nobody try to get in our comments or try to get on our social media trying to say that we're fabricating shit. This is what the report of the actual victim said. Okay, they were planning on going on a date. She was taking too long to get ready. She then said that he can come up to her apartment to chill while she was getting ready. Right? He called her while
to Biz real quick because he said he's gonna be right back, but he just subscribed. So
appreciate you for the sub, brother. Keep coming back. Bring your friends. We got a whole bunch of good topics coming for y'all. But he called her while in her apartment complex, right? Talking about, and she said, her words, he was irate. He was very aggressive because he was upset that he couldn't find her apartment. So my first question is, why would you still then invite somebody who you have already seen to be aggressive up to your apartment? That doesn't make any fucking sense to me, right?
Zero.
And then once he gets to the apartment, once he gets in the apartment, you're trying to make small talk, trying to make conversation with him, but he's not answering. And then you come out and he's ass naked, asking, demanding for a massage. And when you don't give him one, then he violently, I'm like, bro, how?
It doesn't make sense.
Did M. Night Shyamalan help you with this fucking with this script, bro? Like, where the fuck are you getting all these details from, dog? Like, that's absolutely crazy. Mind you, while he's in a committed relationship.
You held on to it for 4.5 years.
Mind you, while he's in a committed relationship.
No, this was before old girl came.
Nah, bro, I'm telling you, according to the details of the case, they literally said that he was in a committed relationship while doing this. So the fact that I'm thinking of
with what's her name? She bad.
Yeah, so what I'm thinking of, I'm like, so you knew the nigga had a girlfriend and you still wanted to go on a okay. I'm not saying I'm not trying to victim blame. All I'm saying is a lot of y'all know the situations and still want to fucking do it. You feel me? So
I'm a victim blamer.
What all I'm saying is, bro, like, you can't sit up here and try to come up with a crazy ass fucking story and expect motherfuckers to believe you when details are fucking shaky. There are, if the nigga was aggressive, there are signs all over the motherfucking place. And then you say he violently sexually assaults you to the point where you're mentally scarred and all the shit like that, and you have all this stuff like that to the point where you can't even go outside. Again,
crazy.
Notes pertaining to the case, what she said, not me. But you waited damn near 5 years to talk about it? We didn't see no pictures on no social media was prevalent at that time, bro. Was it not? COVID was popping, TikTok was going crazy. Everybody was getting I mean a few pictures would suffice. I'm just saying. But they said they got videos and they said they got 2 extra witnesses and stuff like that. I'm like, all right, well, y'all claimed to have all that shit last time, and then nothing happened to the nigga, apparently.
No.
So,
but,
like
I said, I'm what they call on the streets a victim blamer. So, hey, it is what
I'm a skeptic, nigga. I ain't believing shit until the real shit fucking comes out, because a lot of you motherfuckers be lying.
So yeah, let's get into this guy. You know what time it is, man. You know what time.
It's the fourth quarter. Get those scores up.
Fourth quarter. We're gonna end this motherfucker strong. This is what we do over here. Let's a quick recap of last week events. Shout out.
Peace and blessings.
Week 1 of the NFL season is over. Holy shit, that was beautiful. This is what happened in every game. The bullshit bowl every week in Kansas City is back. If the Kansas City cocksuckers three-peat this year, I'm gonna Rashi Rice my way on over to therapy. Seeing my sweet, sweet Pookie Bear Jordan Love get hurt on the last play of the BBL Bowl in Brazil was devastating. The NFL gotta stop fucking around and give us a Raiders game in Mexico City. Carolina should seriously consider a Corn Hub sponsorship on their jersey. The Panthers are on Megan Thee Stallion levels of ass. How the fuck did Sam Darnold start and win a football game while outplaying the other team's quarterback? Oh, that's right. He was going up against the white Bin Laden. Pause the video and look at this fucking stat. Okay, Patriots are ass and Joe Burrow is healthy again. Nothing to see. What the fuck? Oh, how I've missed making fun of the pit shit Steelers. This offense is more stoppable than Mark Andrews lining up at left guard. However, Chris Big Cock Boswell's third leg, I meant right leg, is fucking perfect and will lead the Steelers to the playoffs. Everyone should prepare for Anthony Richardson glaze for the rest of the year. Houston won. Cool, as expected. But Anthony Richardson is the chosen one.
Trust me, daddy.
Kyler Murray versus Marvin Harrison Jr. will be a fun rivalry this year. Caleb Williams is to the Bears what Taylor Swift is to the Chiefs. Just a cheerleader along for the ride with painted nails and too much screen time. Slay Queen. Tyreek Hill got arrested and played football an hour later. Etienne is ass, but oh wait, what the fuck is this music? Game tied with 3 seconds left. Holy shit, we are fucking back, baby. Walk it off, white boy. People underestimate how frustrating it is to be a Seahawks fan. This team is just Pittsburgh with a shittier defense and a quarterback that throws to the middle of the field. Raiders went from beating them by 60 to whatever the fuck this was. Also, nobody's convincing me that the Clippers of the NFL have enough fans to sell out SoFi. Also, Joe Alt just manhandled Max Crosby all game and it was probably racially motivated. Deshaun Watson might need another massage to get some of that rust off. Fuck Dallas and whatnot, blah blah blah, they won. But I don't want to talk about it. LMAO, Johnny Manziel, I meant Baker Mayfield is genuinely a top 10 quarterback in the NFL. Fucking bite me. We are witnessing a classic NFC rivalry unfold before our very eyes. Yapuki is simply filled with joy and happiness every single time these teams go head to head. This shit went all the way to overtime, and look what the fuck we have here. Jared Goff, walk it off, white boy. Oh shit, it's a run. This game proved that rushing yards is an offensive line stat and that Jake fucking Moody is a dog. Oh fuck, look at this Caucasian cook. Bang, 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 bang. Like Deshaun Watson at his massage appointment. God damn it, I can't wait for week 2. Fucking follow Polymarket Sports for these recaps every single week, Pookie.
Alright, that's the recap of week 1.
That was good.
We nailed we nailed our picks. Most of them. We could have had the Cardinal game, but of course, Kyler Murray decided not to throw the ball to Marvin Harrison Jr., and that happened.
It's not his job to get him the ball, though. It's not my job to get him the ball.
Like, it's 100% your job. 100%.
Quite literally your job, bro. What the fuck are you talking about?
That's why you're there. Okay. Then let's get to the Pittsburgh. Let's get to the Pittsburgh Steelers. Understand this, people. If the Pittsburgh Steelers was playing anybody not named Kirk Cousins, they lose that game. Anybody else?
I would assume so, because they have Arthur Smith as the fucking offensive coordinator. So there's that. No touchdowns proves exactly what the fuck we're talking about right now.
And Justin Fields did not look good. I don't know what people are saying on ESPN that, oh, well, if Justin Fields, he continues to play like this and the defense can play like that, that, they can keep winning games. I was like, so game managers are cool now because it's Justin Fields?
I was going to say, oh, thank you, Mel. See, that's...
Go ahead. You broke up for a second.
Never mind. You might have been going.
No, go ahead, because you broke up.
I was just saying thank you, because I was just saying thank you. That's it. I was just appreciating the take that you just had, because apparently didn't we talk about game managers and tell everybody that game managers? Okay, I'm just saying, like,
yeah.
Like, that's why we had this conversation about game managers before, and everybody now proud of a game manager.
Oh well,
just saying.
It's weird. It's like y'all change what's acceptable based on if you like the person that you're talking about or not. Mm-hmm. Like I stand on it no matter what. I say all quarterbacks are game managers. The problem that I'm having is if that's what you're going to get out of Justin Fields every single week, you're only going to win 3 games this year.
You'll win you'll be it's just depending on how the defense is, you'll be just like the Steelers are normally are, 500.
And you can't. I don't even think they'll be 500. Not with what he did this weekend. Like that offense looked anemic. What it says,
That doesn't
Tyreek
surprise me.
is a wake up call for Black people. What we have to deal with when see, I'm not gonna do that, brother.
When Latinos become the majority, I don't think that's the
Yeah,
case.
I'm not gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? I just think the situation we talked about it. I just think as humans, as civilians, we have to have a level of respect for one another and a level of respect for people that are in authority.
I don't
Regardless
know
of
if you're talking about my amigos love me.
I rocks with my Latinos and my Latinas.
Yeah, my amigos love me, man. You feel me? I got some tamales and some pupusas I'm about to go pick up tomorrow. Yeah, you better stop playing.
So, but what happens is Justin Fields has to be better. And if you're saying that just because they beat the Falcons, that he deserves to be the starting quarterback, then you lost your mind.
I'll say this about the Steelers and Justin Fields before I go make this drop real quick. If they're gonna be so gung ho on a game manager, then they probably should have went. They probably should have just kept Kenny Pickett and rocked with that and let Justin go somewhere else.
Exactly. The whole point of all of this was that you was getting a game changer at quarterback.
Exactly. So, and that's the thing. I don't think Justin's not there yet, and that's the thing. And that's the reason why I hate this narrative is because they're trying to do the same thing that they did before. Just let him get good at football. Let him get good at playing quarterback, bro. We understand that, you know what I'm saying? He doesn't look bad like he looked on the fucking on the Bears, but he doesn't look good either. Pittsburgh didn't score an offensive touchdown last week. Like,
no.
We have to remember that, okay? Yes, he didn't look bad. Yes, he didn't take any, or he took, I think, one sack or didn't take any sacks and didn't throw any interceptions. But at the end of the day, we have to understand that that is not the outlook that they want the offense, that they want the team to look. So we have to let him develop and get better in the system, which is why Russ is ultimately not playing right now. Russ can play with a calf injury. We've seen him do it, but we've seen Russ play through way worse. But like we said last week, like we've been saying the past few weeks, the only way to get a quarterback specifically better at football is to have him playing football. They got to put the boy in the field and get him understanding the game and how to win at football games, not just how to play quarterback, not just how to be Justin Fields, but how to win at football games and how to win at playing quarterback. That's what's going to ultimately draw him to success. And we can't sit up here and talk about, how good he's playing when he's on game manager status, but then sit up here and talk about how Brock Purdy is a game manager, because that doesn't make any sense, bro. Y'all got to pick a struggle.
Exactly. You have to. Then, it's hard for people to criticize players that they like. It's hard for them to do it because they want that player to succeed so badly. So, coming from a bad situation in Chicago, going to Pittsburgh, and then still, I'm not even going to say he looks just as bad in Pittsburgh as he did in Chicago. We don't see any growth in him at the position, so we don't expect anything to change. But because they won the game, there's a level of, if he just keeps doing that, it'll be okay. It's not the case. They play anybody. They might be able to beat the Giants playing like that, but they're not going to beat any good teams playing like that. And Kirk Cousins is trash, and we all know this.
Yeah, they're not going to beat. They're not going to beat any contender, and I hope that's not what people are trying to say, that they're going to be a contender. It's just you got to let him get good at the game.
Right, and that's if he does. That's if he does. Now, the guy who got good at the game, my man Baker Mayfield. The love, I don't want y'all giving no, leave Baker alone. I don't like y'all keep y'all hate over there away from Baker. Because everybody was saying how he's trash, he shouldn't be in the league, and Tampa is making a mistake, and this, that, and the third. Baker's balling. I'm not saying he's a top 3 quarterback, top 5 quarterback in the league. He's definitely top 10, top 12, working his way up. And he's working his way up. But this is what I say. Circumstance and what's the word I'm looking for? I just completely drew a brain fart right now. But situation, the place in which you are playing can highly dictate what the outcome of your career is going to be. When Baker went to the Cleveland Browns, we are talking about a team and an organization that is historically bad. They don't know what to do with quarterbacks. Deshaun Watson is going through it now. They're talking about, oh, we should go to Jameis Winston. Like, bro, it's not Deshaun. It wasn't Baker. It's the organization. Whatever is around that team, that's where quarterbacks go to die. And it doesn't matter who you put there. It's going to be the same thing. It's almost the same thing with Chicago. Chicago's never had an elite quarterback. So everybody's happy about Caleb, but the black cat got to get taken care of, or we're going to continue to get bad performances out of these quarterbacks. Now, the Bears pulled it out because the defense played out of their mind in the second half. And Will Levis is just completely trash. But you can't go into every week thinking that the defense is going to play that good. You're not going to get 2 defensive touchdowns and a special teams touchdown every week. It's just not going to happen. So you got to figure out a way to make your young quarterbacks or any quarterback comfortable on the field. Baker's comfortable in Tampa. Deshaun not comfortable in Cleveland for whatever reason. The offensive line is horrible. It's bad. As good as we thought it was going to be, it's not that. Plus, they don't have Nick Chubb, so the running game isn't what it should be. And with the Bears, with Caleb, this is just rookie growing pains. You're going to have to grow through this.
That's all it is. It's a lot of growing pains, and I see a lot of growing pains in the league right now. Especially a lot with a lot of quarterbacks. Talked about Miami's offense last night with my boy Willie. And it's just a lot of quarterbacks. I know there's been a lot of changes in regime, but there's been a lot of growing pains. I said the same thing about Caleb on Facebook. You know, everybody trying to trash him because, you know, he didn't have a good debut. But I'm like, it's growing pains, bro. He's dealing with everything. Everything is new. Okay. He's not dealing with the guys from USC no more. He's not dealing with the people that, you know his strengths and know his weaknesses. Everything is still a learning process. So you have to be patient with these young quarterbacks and understand that the game is not going to come to them. Not everybody's a Tom Brady. Not everybody's Patrick Mahomes sat behind Alex Smith for a year and a half, down to 2 years prior to him getting the starting position, bro. Like, a lot of these guys get thrown into the fire and are expected to save a fucking franchise without any applicable help. Like, we've seen that even giving Caleb all of the weapons that he had, it still doesn't help him be super successful. Like, that's not how it goes. And a lot of people, like Mel said, they're trying to put Justin Fields in this on this pedestal, and it's like, bro, let him develop at football. Let him get better at football. A lot of people are talking about how he didn't throw down the middle of the field. Why the fuck would you want him to throw to 2 Pro Bowl safeties? You can't do it. You want him to force the ball to 2 Pro Bowl safeties? Is that what you're telling us? Like, you got to let him play within the and Justin Simmons sit in the middle right there. Why would I have my quarterback, who I'm trying to get better at playing quarterback, throw to 2 Pro Bowl safeties? That doesn't make any fucking sense. I'm gonna have him operate in the fields and the confinements of the game. And if we come out with a win, bet now I can build on something, because I understand that he understands how to win games of football, not to do too much, but when you need to do what you need to do, i.e. run, use your legs, i.e. make a throw, then we can do that. So now I can build on top of that. It's the same thing that's going on with Caleb, right? A lot of the times a lot of the shots that he took, a lot of the throws that he took, the receivers were open. They had separation. Keenan Allen, Rome Odunze, Cole Kmet, they had separation. DeAndre Swift on the wheel, they had separation. But Caleb put a lot on it. Him learning how to throw the touch pass, throw the deep ball with a little touch, throw the accuracy touch off over the middle to where only the receivers that's going to come. He's going to learn. He's going to get there. But we have to let him get there. You can't sit up there and, he's trash. He's trash after he didn't even throw a touchdown, bro. He didn't throw a touchdown week 1. Now he's trash, bro. Like, come on, bro. That's literally not how that works, bro. You got to give them time to develop as not only an NFL player, but a quarterback. And they'll get there. Just let them do it.
Yep. And let's see. The Buffalo Bills. Bills beat the Dolphins. Hold on, let me get to the game.
Hold on. Before we get there, I've been saving this all week, man. I've been saving this all week, dog. Before we get to the Bills and the motherfucking Miami Dolphins, man. Fuck what y'all talking about, bro. Baker top 10. He damn near top 5 on you dumbass niggas. I don't give a fuck about what none of y'all say. Baker was out there throwing dots, nigga. Fuck is wrong with you niggas?
Look, people laughed at me all last season. I'm just like, look, man, don't. And I told everybody, I said, I'm probably the last Baker Mayfield fan left. But it's cool. I accept it. That's my guy. I'm going to rock with Baker no matter what. And Baker was, and he did it against Washington. So, I was kind of happy and sad at the same time. But he threw some, when I tell you, the touchdown he threw to Mike Evans on the left side?
Mike Evans, yeah.
Yeah. Like, bro.
Hey, man, y'all better stop playing with my boy Shakin' Baker, man. Hey, I don't give a fuck. Baker top 10 right now. Ain't nothing convinced me otherwise. He borderline top 5.
And all of a sudden, everybody's like, a pissed off Baker Mayfield's the best Baker Mayfield. That's what all I've been saying. Some dudes just got to play with a chip on their shoulder. And Baker's one of those dudes. Let him be who he is.
Same with Derek Carr, man. You feel me? I see my boy DC out there talking shit. JC Horn on me. I got 3 tons on you, boy. Yes, sir. I love it. You hear me?
Yeah, like talking crazy. And
my boys is top 10. Let's go.
Yep. And then boom. All right. So I'm gonna get to the Dolphins won last night, but I'm gonna get to the Dolphins. Not Dolphins, the Bills. The Bills are 2-0, but the Bills could easily be 1-1 right now. Josh Allen isn't playing good football, as despite what their record says. That defense is playing out of their mind right now. Okay?
Factual.
So we'll see. They're 2-0. I'm not going to take it away from them. A win is a win. I'm not going to take it away from them. But the overhypeness that they're giving Josh Allen right now, I hate it. It makes me sick. Okay?
Factuals. Right. And it's crazy because Mel's being generous. Mel's being nice. Okay?
I'm being nice.
They could easily be 0-2. They could easily be 0-2. I ain't even gonna lie to you. If the Cardinals capitalized on their fucking mistakes last week, they would have won that game.
I just think the Dolphins.
Period, point blank. Okay? And I'm not saying that if Tua stays healthy, the Dolphins win. Yeah, I was just saying the Dolphins their offense, like I said earlier, their offense has been looking shaky since last week. So I mean, if they play competent football, they win that game. If the defense plays a half a step better than they played yesterday, they win that fucking game. Like because Josh Allen hasn't been playing good football, bro.
Because the Buffalo's defense did a really good job stopping Miami's run game.
Yes, they did. Miami's defense didn't do a good job stopping Buffalo's defense or Buffalo's run game.
And James Cook is really the reason why this team is really doing what they do.
Facts. Again. But hey, man, wait, it's funny. Hold on, before we move on, they say that Lamar Jackson likes to run too much, and when Lamar Jackson runs, he's just a running back and he's a receiver. He needs to play receiver, change his position. But every single fucking time, y'all see this man Josh Allen take off, y'all act like this nigga is the next coming of motherfucking Michael Vick or some shit like that, bro. Like
they put up a whole stat that Josh Allen got more rushing touchdowns than Christian McCaffrey.
Like I don't understand. That's the shit. That's the fake shit that me and Mel be talking about right here. Because y'all will love when Josh Allen go and hurt on motherfuckers and he's dipping on people in the end zone and he's talking shit and blah blah blah. But don't like when Lamar do it.
And running back playing quarterback. And
don't like when Jalen Hurts do it. Lamar Jackson and Jalen Hurts have to throw 5,000 yards in order for them to be deemed a good quarterback. But Josh Allen can throw 4,000 yards, 20 interceptions, and have 1,005 rushing yards just like any other running quarterback in the league, and
And somehow he's better.
he's an MVP now, right? Okay. I just had to ask that question because y'all seem it's really confusing whenever whenever I hear y'all talk about Josh Allen.
We just like pointing out the contradictions. That's all.
Crazy.
All right, let's get to these picks this week. All right. So Sunday, we got Raiders, Ravens.
These niggas are mad as hell.
I'm gonna go Ravens.
Yeah.
Only because, like, I don't. Know what? Fuck that. I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna go Raiders. Twin gonna get the guys together. We're gonna pull this one out. We're gonna stop the run. Jack Jones gonna get a pick 6. We're gonna do this.
I don't think Jack can play.
Jack not playing?
I don't think he can play because he got in that fight last week.
Oh, that's why they got the suspension. Never mind. Okay, I'm taking the Ravens. I'm taking the Ravens. They're gonna beat the shit out the Ravens. Okay. Yeah, I forgot about the suspension. You're right. We didn't talk about that.
Quick little analysis about the Raiders real quick. Y'all have no right to get in your feelings. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Y'all ain't got no right. Y'all got your ass kicked last week.
Yeah.
Simple as that. You got your ass kicked last week. All right.
If there's one thing we know about a hardbar, not Jim, or is it no, John.
Not John, but Jim.
Jim gonna run the goddamn ball.
Yeah, he gonna run the fucking ball, and it don't matter if the run don't work in the first quarter. He's not going away from it. Yeah, y'all got your ass kicked last week. That's the reason why y'all felt like y'all had to fight. Because Max Crosby, much as I love you, big dog, you was getting your ass kicked. All you niggas was getting your ass kicked. That's exactly what the fuck happened. They came and slapped the shit out of y'all, literally in the mouth, and none of y'all niggas did shit the fuck about it all game. So I know the Ravens is gonna come back week 2 pissed the fuck off because they lost literally by a blade of grass.
They're gonna run the shit out the ball this week. So
hey, all I'm expecting to see is some fight. That's it. Just a little bit of fight, some attitude, not fights where y'all are fighting outside of the confines of the play, but fighting within the play because it came to a point in time where y'all just stopped fighting and y'all was just getting your ass kicked without fighting back. I need y'all to fight back. Okay. Like I know we're gonna lose this week, but get some shit rolling, okay? Some shit need to start gelling. I got the Ravens because they're gonna be pissed off after that loss. But for the Raiders, I need y'all to gel some shit together. Get y'all mind right. Because week 3, it ain't no fucking game. If we lose to the Panthers week 3, I promise you, I'm flying to Vegas my damn self.
Scorched earth. So, which is crazy because the first 3 games have something in common. None of the teams have a win. So the Raiders are 0-1, Ravens are 0-1. Next game is Browns, Jaguars. Both of them 0-1.
Give me the Jags.
I'm going to take the Jags, too. Because the Jags actually played a really good game last week.
They did. They played a really solid game.
They just, ETN's fumble in the end zone. It's just weird stuff happened on why they lost that game.
Literally.
So I'm going to take the Jags in that game. Next game, Jets, Titans. Both teams 0-1. This game is a little dicey because I don't want to do what I'm about to do, but I'm going to do it anyway. I'm going to take the Titans.
Honestly, I think that's not a bad pick because I think I'm going to take the Titans too. Defense started off really well last week. I know Will Levis kind of...
Even though Will Levis choked it out.
He mayonnaised it up, but...
Right. I just don't like the Jets.
And I'm not really too fond of them right now. I thought their defense was going to look way better than what I seen on
and it didn't.
On the game and on film, and their defense looked absolutely horrible. A lot of injuries and
because if they let the dude from the 49ers run for like 157?
Yeah, 173 actually. He almost had 200.
Right. So I think the Titans with Tony Pollard can duplicate the same thing.
Tony Pollard, Tajay Spears. You still got Calvin Ridley up. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie to you. Yeah, they better tighten up or you niggas gonna lose again. Yeah, I got the Titans in this one.
Yeah. Next is a game of 2 undefeated teams. Vikings, 49ers.
That's crazy that you said Vikings and undefeated in the same sentence.
I know. I'm gonna go Niners. I know you don't like the Niners, but I'm gonna go Niners.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Niners. Of course, I picked the first week is always a hate week. I got to make sure I get my hate off. But yeah, I'm gonna go Niners. I don't think that Sam Darnold is equipped to handle that much.
I don't think he's gonna be able to duplicate that same type of game back to back.
I don't think so either. Jordan Addison's out, so there's that. That's not a good thing for the Vikings.
So they down Jordan Addison now too?
Yep.
Shit.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, no, I don't think it's gonna be a good outlet. But the Niners do tend to shit the bed with teams that don't really matter. But
this is true.
We'll see.
That is also true. Next up, Chargers, Panthers. I'm starting J.K. Dobbins this week just because of this game. Oh, Muller's got to make a delivery.
All right, that was my last one of the night. Fuck the Chargers still every single week. But the Panthers are in turmoil. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Goodness gracious. I don't think the Lord Jesus Christ can save the Panthers right now.
Yeah, I just got to figure out what running back I'm sitting down to start J.K. Dobbins this week.
I'm my first week of picks is all about bias, but you know what I'm saying? I'm back in my football mind. So yeah, give me the Chargers, give me the Los Angeles Chargers. And probably a route again. I'm not gonna lie to you because
this is why I'm like I have to start J.K. Dobbins this week. I have to because I didn't start him last week and it kicked me in the ass. But I'm going J.K. Dobbins this week.
Yeah, definitely.
Next game, 2 undefeated teams again. We have Patriots, Seahawks.
It's actually crazy that you're saying undefeated and Patriots in the same one. That's fucking crazy. Bills, the Bengals, I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. You niggas suck. Fuck you niggas lose to the fucking Patriots when niggas ain't even got no goddamn receiver. But
right.
I ain't gonna lie. This is actually a pretty solid game.
This is a solid game.
Patriots. Give me the Pats, man. Give me the Pats, man.
I want to take the Patriots. I just don't know if they can. I don't know if their offense is good enough to fuck with the Seahawks defense.
Hey, Jacoby Brissett out there going going crazy.
Yeah, he tweaking. I'm gonna take the Seahawks.
Like that nigga was out there running like the Nutty Professor. He was getting busy though.
No, like I said, he was playing really good. I'm not even mad at him. I just don't know if the Patriot offense is good enough to score enough points against the Seahawks defense.
I don't think so either, but I think it'd be funny. And shout out to Ramondre Stevenson, man. Shoot, I didn't think. Hey, great game last week, big dog. Great game last week.
Like if they can run the ball again like that, then that's something totally different.
Oh man, that shit was hilarious.
Okay, this game, you already know where I'm going. Cowboys, Saints.
I ain't gonna lie to you. Give me the Saints because they played some really good football last week.
I'm taking the Saints too. I'm not. Fuck the Cowboys. I don't care.
I told Willie last night, the Cowboys are susceptible. You can capitalize on a few things that I'm saying that they not doing right. So yeah, I'm taking the Saints. The Saints looked really good last week, offensively and defensively. Yeah. Like I said, Derek Carr out there throwing dots, talking shit. Man, don't sleep on them boys in black out there.
Yeah, no, I'm taking the Saints. 2 winless teams again. We got the Washington Commanders, New York Giants.
I don't think the Commanders should have lost last week, but that's just me.
I'm taking Washington. I think we get a better showing from the offense. Defense plays a little bit better because, hey, you're playing against Danny 2 times, and he's going to turn it over at least 2 times. So,
I'm calling at least 3. I'm not going to lie. Hey, didn't. Yeah, nah, wait. I mean, because Washington played a pretty solid game last week. If it wasn't for Baker, baking everything up, I think they probably would have won that game because Jaden was going crazy. I'm not going to lie to you. That boy, man, he was getting up out of there with them legs, man. He was doing it smartly. Shout out to my boy Jaden for listening. But, I think Washington got him this week. I think the offense plays a lot better. They're starting to get that running game going. The receivers are starting to get a lot more inclined and comfortable with Jaden and his throwing motion. Hey, I'm taking Washington. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm taking Washington in this one.
All right, we're on that. Next game, rematch of the playoff game. Tampa Bay at Detroit. You know, I'm taking my Buccaneers, so I'm rocking with Baker. You already know.
This is a tough one for me because I rock with both of these, not only both of these coaches very heavily, but both of these quarterbacks very heavily. I'm a Jared Goff fan. I ain't even gonna lie to you. But I think I'm gonna go Detroit because I rock with my boy Big Dan and Man Campbell.
Okay. Next up, this game would have been a really good game had the injury not happened, but Colts Packers.
Oh, this game would have been great. And the video that we watched was spot on. Everybody's gonna hype the absolute fuck out of Anthony Richardson after week one, even though he played real life mediocre. But it's okay.
Yeah, the Colts will win this game because they just don't have a quarterback. And I think I think one of the receivers are out too. So I don't think the Packers are going to have enough. Josh Jacobs, this your time, brother.
Yeah, put the team on your back, man.
Yeah, remember you said you tired of losing? Remember? Yeah. Let's see let's see what you're gonna do now.
Yeah, you got it. Shoot, you feel me? You got it. You know what I'm saying? But of course, everybody knows I'm an honorary cheesehead. Go Pack, go. But without my boys, we ain't got nothing but love for you, baby.
Yeah,
it's gonna be a little difficult.
Got no love, so I can't do it.
Yeah, no love, so we can't do it, and we don't trust Malik Liberty College Willis. So yeah, no, I'm definitely going with the latter. But they'll be all right.
Next up, we got the Rams and the Cardinals.
Now you go on. I'll probably go. The Rams. Nope, Rams.
Puka is out for the season.
Yep.
I'm gonna go Rams.
They lost the heartbreak last week, but with that guy Puka out, that boy Cooper Kupp said,
they got
I get it.
They got.
You see that boy Jordan, man?
Yeah, so they got a semi replacement for Puka until he come back. So
hey man, y'all better go sign Puka brother, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. I
honestly thought they was gonna do that. Honestly did.
Just go ahead and sign him. Y'all have my boy Jordan. Y'all got baby Puka and y'all got Coop. I promise you, with Kyron Williams and that defense, y'all be solid.
Yeah.
They be solid.
Now this game is okay. If I'm the Steelers, because the Steelers Broncos, I'm playing Russell Wilson.
Purposely. Just to be petty.
Just to drop 157 points.
Just to be fucking petty. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Just to be petty.
Yeah, I'm taking the Steelers either way, but I would start Russell Wilson if I was the Steelers.
Just to be petty. Yeah, I'm taking the Steelers, but just to be petty, I'll be like, yeah, no, Russ, you get to start this. You get to start. We're gonna keep you out there first series. I got you.
How your cap feel? You good? Let's go.
Let's go. We rocking, okay?
Yeah.
We rocking. Justin, we'll get you back in here next week, but right now, we're gonna let Russ cook.
Yeah, this is personal. I like players when they got grudges.
Same.
Chiefs, Bengals. I don't think we need to talk too much about this. I'm taking the Chiefs, even though I don't want to. I don't like the Bengals. They're not playing good. They're not.
You want to know what's funny? Mel? The only team, the only person that Joe Burrow can actually consistently beat is Patrick Mahomes and the fucking Chiefs. I don't understand it. I don't get it. Maybe they got the sauce. I don't fucking understand it. But give me the Bengals because as much as they shit the fucking bed, as much as I think they suck, for some fucking reason, they always got the Chiefs number. So hey, I'm gonna take the Bengals in this. And if they lose, if the Chiefs lose, I swear to God, brothers, they got the recipe down.
Yeah, then I'll never whenever that game comes up, I will always take the Bengals.
Oh my gosh, that is the funniest shit ever because that's the only big team that Joe Burrow could actually beat. Joe Burrow is 1-9 against teams under 500, but literally 9-1 over with teams that are over 500. So
Crazy.
I like his chance. I like his odds.
Okay. Next up. This is very good. It's better than what people think it is, even though. But Bears, Texans. My heart is telling me
This is gonna be a good game.
My heart is saying take the Bears. I think the lights are gonna come on in Texas, and Caleb's gonna be like, "Hey, I belong here too." But I can't go against my original pick. I said the Texans are my Super Bowl team. I am not going against that. Not even for Caleb. Give me them Texans.
Man, I'm taking. I love you know me, bro. I'm a Caleb fan. USC all the way, fight on. But I'm not going against the grain, man. The Texans, the defense looked fiery last week, explosive. CJ and all of the receivers, all the weapons looked great last week. Freaking Joe Mixon looked like he firstly got drafted. Yeah, no, I'm taking the Texans. They look so fucking good right now. It's crazy.
They do. And Monday night, Battle of the Birds. Eagles, Falcons. I'm taking the Eagles.
Yep.
Like, I think, Kirk Cousins is on the clock, so this is just going to speed that shit up.
Hey, man, Kirk got about 3 weeks, bro. He got about 3 weeks to get right, nigga, or Penix is coming in, and they ain't going to let him get...
Maybe this is what happens. Maybe the Falcons trade him to the Dolphins after Tua retires.
I wouldn't doubt that. Hey, man, I'm telling. Like we said prior to the Super Bowl football season starting off, this football season is going to be absolutely fucking crazy. There's going to be some plot twists. There's going to be some peaks and valleys. A lot of shit's going to happen. A lot of people's going to be like, "Whoa, what the fuck?" And we did say there's going to be a freaking team-changing blockbuster trade that happens this season, and I think it's going to be a quarterback one.
Yep. So those are the picks. We'll see how that goes. But before we get out of here, I got something that I added to the docket. As you can see, hold on, let me see if I can get the shirt. These are my guys. I got Layup. You see the turtle. Live at your own pace. So what we are going to do every week, we will give out the Layup, Live at your own pace, drive of the week. All right? And this week goes to the Detroit Lions, their overtime win against the Rams.
Peace and blessings, y'all. This your boy Dre, Mr. Live at Your Own Pace. Man, it's Friday and I'm feeling good.
Montgomery is the back, fake it to him, get it into the hands of Raymond. Khalif Raymond, first down to the 42. Motions back to lead the way. For the run, for Montgomery, into the secondary. Montgomery to the 37-yard line. Montgomery, first down Detroit. 5, the 4, the 3, 2, the 1. First and goal for the one. It is Montgomery. It is a Detroit Lions overtime win.
That was a grown man professional football drive.
So, shout out to the Detroit Lions for pulling that game out. Like I said, if you peep the drip and you like it, I'm going to put the link in the bio or in the YouTube section somewhere. I forgot where to put it. Hit my guys up, Dre and Jim Dre. Like I told you, we're doing promos. They're gonna sponsor that portion of the show. Shout out to those guys out there in Layup. Women's clothes, men's clothes. Check it out. It's all fire. I'm gonna put, like I said, I'll put the link in there. Help them out. Just know, when you buy it from them, you're helping us out as well as them.
Mm-hmm.
So for everybody else, like I said, if you got any type of company you want us to give you a shout out, you want to sponsor a segment in the show, we can do that. We appreciate everybody for coming through. Everybody in the chat that came through today, New subscriber, Biz
Mhm.
Shorty, thanks for coming through. Continue to come through. Timothy Taylor for coming through, talking it up in the chat. Everybody else watched it on YouTube, Facebook. We're trying to get it on Twitch. Just got to do a couple things to get it on Twitch, but we're coming.
Working on it.
Yeah, like this is. I said we coming. Watch
Yeah.
that. That's that
Hey,
Uncle
man.
Shay. That's Uncle
Hey,
Shay.
yo. Hey, yo. You feel me? We on that Uncle Shay hype tonight, man.
Right.
No growlage, no bearage, you know what I mean? But like my boy Mel said, if you got a corporation, if you got a foundation, profit, nonprofit, clothing line, business, whatever the case may be, tap in with us. We'll grab us some merch. We'll promote on the screen, promote on our show. Make sure everybody knows where to tap in, drop the links in the bios, all of the good stuff so we can make sure that you get, you know what I'm saying, the love and the appreciation and your flowers that you need to get.
Yeah.
We are working on other streaming platforms and other things. So we will be coming at you guys with more content, different days of the week and different angles. So make sure you guys look out for that. Like Mel said, shout out to all of our new subs. Appreciate y'all. We love y'all to death. Keep them coming because we're going to keep the content coming. We ain't slowing down no time soon. Okay?
No time. Appreciate you guys. Man, you already know what time it is. And you know what to do.
Yeah, come on, push your button. Push the goddamn button. Push the goddamn